welcome to CMBF Radio. This is your host, Braith, and I'm going to be calling my best friend, Jeremiah. Let's do it.
Hey, you've reached Jeremiah's voicemail. I'm unavailable right now, but if you leave a message, I'll return your call.
Well, off to a bad start.
Hello?
Hey, Jeremiah, you're on CMBF Radio with your best friend, Braith.
Kissing. Hold on.
What?
Okay, I'm peeing. I'll call you back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bye. You ruined my bit. Well, that's it for this week's episode of CMBF, calling my best friend. Jeremiah had to take a piss, so he couldn't take the call. Hopefully next week it'll be better. I had a few issues I wanted to get to, but obviously not enough time. So thanks for sticking by. Honestly, I hope the next one will be better, and that's it. Sorry again. Jer.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you ruined my bit. I was doing like a radio announcer bit.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I was peeing, and that's why I declined your call originally.
Oh.
I'm still peeing.
Okay. Well, I'm recording this. I
Yeah.
hope you don't mind.
For the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, let me just tell you something. I'm from Shittown, California.
Welcome to episode 2 of Calling My Best Friend, a show where I, Braith, call my best friend, Jeremiah.
Hey, everyone. Yeah, hey, everyone.
Jer, okay, first.
I don't even know why I'm going with the, hey,
It's a good bit.
Everyone.
I like it every single time. And honestly, I've heard a lot of feedback that people love that bit.
Yeah, well, actually, we did. Someone said they were laughing at that, so.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Thank you very much.
Yeah, shouts out to Heather.
Thanks, Heather. Thanks for laughing at Jeremiah's bit.
Yeah, thank you. Because of that, well, you've guaranteed that bit will go on for the rest of the podcast.
How many people have we pissed off with that bit, I wonder? Just
you've fed my ego, and now that joke is timeless.
Forever.
Yeah.
Well, not to
okay.
I didn't want to start this episode off on that note, per se.
Sure.
But I figured for people that don't know us, we haven't really introduced ourselves that well. Maybe we should get into that.
That was feedback.
That was feedback from people that don't know us. So, hello.
Yeah.
My name is Braith, and this is my best friend Jeremiah. Jerry, you want to say hi?
Hi.
He's on the phone. He lives in LA now. What were we gonna say?
Hi. This is Jeremiah. Okay, wait. My new housemate just got here that I haven't met yet, so I might have to go say hello.
Are you serious? Where are you right now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm at my new house.
You're not in the car?
No, I am in. I'm in my car.
Then just act like you didn't move in yet.
Just got back from Vaughn's. What?
Just act like you didn't move in yet.
Okay. I'm gonna just not say. I'm reclining my seat back so that.
Okay. Are you below the window?
No.
Okay, just if you can fold your feet up under so that your knees are on the pedals and she won't be able to see your head.
Wait, do what?
Fold your legs up so that your knees...
I'm putting myself in the glove compartment.
Okay.
And
I don't think she can see in there, if I'm being honest.
What?
I don't think... If I was walking by and somebody had fit themselves into the glove compartment, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, they're looking and they're pulling on latches and levers, but I don't think...
Oh, is the window open?
Yeah, they're already in.
Oh,
they're in
shit.
here. The car.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna go say hi real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
You can talk to the audience.
All right. Well, just to get back into what I was saying, my name's Braith. That's Jeremiah, my best friend on the phone. We're both from the Bay Area, California. We've been best friends for quite a number of years since we were both, I want to say 18, 19. Jeremiah recently moved to LA, which is why we're doing this. Sort of an hour call to catch up with each other. But a little bit about us.
I got it over with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just about to get into how our birthdays are only 15 days apart.
Oh, go for it.
What do you... Well, yeah, so my birthday is August 31st, 1990. Jeremiah is September 15th, 1990. Right. And Is that a little weird to you that probably two of the greatest friends known to mankind were born so close together?
Are you asking me or the
I'm
audience?
asking you. Well, the audience can write in and we'll...
Wait, you said 15 days?
15 days.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of... I have questioned it, and I've done the math, and yeah, it's pretty baffling, and I'm still left in shock and awe.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah. Why were you talking about our birthdays?
Oh, I was just trying to tell people details to make them like us more and maybe keep listening.
Okay. What details have you said so far other than our birthdays?
Have
you said who our parents are?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, our parents are big billionaires, and you gotta love us. We got money.
We got
and that
money,
seems
that's
to
for
be
sure.
a winning attribute in this day and age.
Would you say that we are handsome?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're pretty much 9 out of 10.
Holy shit.
Yeah, both of us are 6'7". And we are...
Let's be honest. Braith, the slightly taller one, I'm 6'7". Jared's about maybe 6'3". He says 6'7", but...
You always have to correct me on that one.
Well, if we're being honest, I don't want to lie to the audience.
Yeah.
Because that would be a negative
buffer
attribute.
One,
You're the what?
Buffer one.
That's true.
I got big old muscles on
Well,
all parts of my body.
I may be 6'7". I only weigh 60 pounds.
Yeah,
So.
I'm 6'3", and I'm peaking on 500.
Holy shit!
So,
that's all muscle. Yeah, muscle weighs more than fat, as they say.
Yeah, mainly on the right side of my body, more than the left.
Now, what do you think that is?
I only work out the right side of my body.
Huh?
We are also into photography, or not as photographers, but as just photography appreciators, and it turns out my right side is my good side, so I've just only been working out the right side of my body.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Jeremiah, for whatever reason, the lighting on his right side is always phenomenal. Whether or not he's facing the sun, it's like superhuman, I would say.
Exactly, and it's gone to the point I've neglected the left side of my body to where it's basically non-existent. I'm 80% right side of my body.
Yeah, which I know sounds gross, but being the 9s out of 10s that we are, the 20% on his left is still, it's a good-looking half of Jeremiah. It's fucking weird when you see them both together, because like half of him looks perfect, and then the other half is...
Is that a bird?
Yeah. Half of you looks like a bird.
That's somewhat true. It's very small, petite.
Yep.
And,
only eats seed.
Yeah. Webbed feet, little beak.
Yep.
And wings.
One wing. One little wing. That's not very good for flying.
And not the bird kind, the shoe kind. Red wings.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's about us.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Honestly,
what do you
I think
want to talk about on this?
The main takeaway is that we're 9s out of 10, so very handsome, and that's why you should like us and want to listen to our show.
Okay. Now my other housemates just got here.
Have you met them?
Yeah, I have.
Do you have to say hi?
Shit. I might have to move my car now.
Why? What is the situation?
I fucked up. Okay, my housemates is parked on both sides of me, so the reclining chair thing isn't going to work.
Oh, shit. How big is your driveway? Do you have a driveway?
I'm just acting like I'm in an important phone call right now. Yeah. Wait, so go on, what were you saying?
What is your parking situation?
We have assigned parking.
Wait, is it like a complex where there's a bunch of spots, or?
I don't even know really. It's like a big house that's been split down the middle.
Whoa.
And so it's still a big house, but only like... But now it's like a regular house.
Is that kind of bad for when rain comes by?
For what?
When it rains? How is it split down the middle? Is it cut in half?
I mean, like, split down the middle, and so like a family lives on the left side, and we live on the right side.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, yeah. That's the situation right now.
Okay. Well, I guess it's fine then when it rains.
There's a lot of people. all of a sudden here.
What?
I'm getting freaked out.
Are you getting shy? Is this gonna make for bad content?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might witness my personality change to adapt to the social situation.
Yep. That's understandable.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
This is regular party Jeremiah.
Yeah, you know me. Okay, I'm not gonna go into this. Anyways,
I think we're off to a bad start.
So, okay, yeah, we are.
Should we restart this?
Yeah. All right, we can restart it.
Okay, from the top.
3,
I've already recorded the
2.
phone ringing, so
Okay.
just act like I can play the sound where it sounds like you pick up the phone. So just
all right.
I'm gonna be quiet for 5 seconds, and then you act like you're picking up the phone, and I just called you.
Sure. All right. Hello?
Hey, Jer.
Who's calling?
It's Braith.
Oh, Braith.
Hey, dude.
Sorry, it said unknown caller on the ID thing.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, it must be the podcast. It's getting all up there in the atmosphere.
This is my number, so
around.
that should be... You know where you are on my phone?
Where? Or what?
You're the top one. You're above...
I don't know if that...
You can have favorites on your caller ID.
I didn't know that.
And it's Jeremiah, and then my favorite restaurant, and then my girlfriend.
McDonald's?
No. It's Santong.
Okay.
It's a Chinese restaurant.
And that wasn't even a cheap joke jab. That wasn't like McDonald's. It is a genuine...
I do.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a
I
genuine
laughed
remark.
because I thought about getting McDonald's for a second, and it brought me joy.
Yeah. Well,
Damn.
I mean, they taste good. It's bad for you.
It is bad for you. That's why
yeah.
it's number 5 on my list, because I know that if it was up higher, I'd probably get it more often. And
Wait, so what was number 2?
Number 2 is Santong, the Chinese restaurant.
Oh, Santong. Oh, man, I feel really bad. So, like, all my housemates are here, and they're all unpacking and helping each other unpack, and I'm sitting in my car recording this, pretending like I keep, like, making faces so that it looks like I'm concerned in this conversation so that I won't be disrupted.
Can you...
But
what's a cool thing that you could yell? Like something serious is going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you want me to yell or you just want me to...
Yeah. Are they in earshot of you?
Yeah.
I told you, delete the SRT files. We don't want that script anymore. We're going with the new one. We got a new writer.
Okay, I at least turned one head.
Did they look concerned for you?
I'll just say it again.
I told you, delete the SRT files. We're going with a different script. We got a new writer.
And now everyone's inside.
Perfect.
No one turned for the second time, so if you can delete that take.
So last we left you were dealing with your temporary living situation, and so now you've got a good, solid place to live now?
Yeah, okay, so, I've moved. Today actually is the day I've moved. I've moved to, it's May 1st.
Nice.
I moved earlier out of
Isn't that
John's
a Star Wars
place.
thing? May the 1st?
Yeah, May the 1st be with you.
May the 1st.
I don't know if
we got a couple days.
Oh, okay. Well, May the 1st of many great, force be with you.
May the 1st of many
as they say.
Force. Yeah, that
Star
works.
Wars.
I think it's the whole month is Star Wars month, so...
Well, yeah. Well, because you got to think it didn't start off as Star Wars Episode 4. There was... Oh, it did, actually.
It did start off as 4. But at this point, we're pushing on almost 9 movies. So if you give each movie a couple days to itself, that's basically a whole month.
Well, what I was going to say is that May the 1st is actually... It seems like it would be a Episode 1 quote.
Oh.
First. As
first,
in the number.
First movie.
Yeah, Episode 1. Yeah, exactly. So, but anyways...
Well,
I
just real quick, sorry to all you
yeah.
Star Wars heads out there. I know this is probably irritating to listen to.
Yeah, we actually know Star Wars shit, okay? We're just having fun. We're treating it ironically. We know who Darth Vader is and your favorite character, Yoda. We know all those characters. So
did you know Yoda was originally
off.
a puppet? That wasn't a full man in there?
Yeah, see? That's Star
I did
Wars
not know that
knowledge.
until I got the behind-the-scenes DVD.
Well, if you were as big of a Star Wars head as me, you would have known that
Instantly?
pretty much confirmed a puppet. You can see the guy's hand all up in there.
I mean, I thought it was a puppet, but I thought it was a full puppet. Like you could fit a whole man in there, but it was just his hands.
Yeah. Well, if you look, you can see Mark Hamill. He's actually got his arm tucked behind himself most of the shot, and he's just working that Yoda puppet.
Yeah.
He's so
he's always whenever he talks, I notice that he has a big old smile and looks like he's talking through his teeth, but Yoda was talking.
Yeah, I did notice that, and that's kind of what gave it away, that it was Mark Hamill.
That looking back, that makes a lot of sense. All right, again, yeah. I'm sorry to all you Star Wars heads. I'm sure you know this already, but
sure, yeah, you freaking Star Wars heads. I know.
Anyways,
they already know the Yoda shit, and we're letting you know that we know the Yoda shit.
This is to maybe the people that might not know so much about movies or just Star Wars. Maybe you know a lot about other movies, but not Star Wars.
Okay, just to clear it up to you non-Star Wars heads, Mark Hamill is actually, he plays none other than Luke Skywalker. So
sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's why I mentioned that.
Yeah.
It looks like Luke Skywalker is talking through his teeth because the character Luke Skywalker is played by Mark Hamill, who apparently also played Yoda. Well, his hand played Yoda.
Yeah.
And he did the talking bits too.
He's got his right hand on the saber and a left hand in the you don't want to know where the light don't shine, not where the lightsaber don't shine.
Where?
As they say in the Star Wars universe.
Just off the record, where?
Where?
Yeah.
Where what? Where's the light not shining?
Yeah.
At the bottom of the opening part of the puppet. It's not really getting good. The light fixture isn't really meant to, unless they have an underlight. The light's mainly coming from overhead if you check out those shots. I realize now why you would in there too. Yeah.
I'm imagining it like if they had a wider lens on the camera and you could see his Mark Hamill's arm underneath Yoda. It would look pretty bad.
Hello, Yoda's not my favorite character anymore. He's a freaking puppet. What they're doing by having these lenses is they're putting life into Yoda. You're forgetting he's a puppet, and you're thinking he's a Jedi master.
That's
the master of masters.
Like, we took a lot of film classes in school.
Yeah.
But honestly, all they touched on in Star Wars was
high school.
The
specific.
the hero story. Nobody really talks about like the movie magic. Like, how do they make this stuff? All they're talking about is story. But there's a lot more important elements, such as
protagonists and antagonists, and they're not talking about lenses. They're not talking about anamorphic.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you would never know. Like, I never knew. I don't know how you knew, but I never knew that Yoda was not a full person inside there.
I did 1 month of film school, and so they just went over that whole Yoda process.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually.
There you go.
Very educational.
You're learning new stuff.
I'm going to change the subject of this podcast when I update the RSS feed to Star Wars trivia.
Nice. Well, beware, listeners. There will be a quiz at the end, and the lucky winner might get a special shout out on episode 3.
We can make that happen. Anyways.
Yeah. So
your living situation. So you got a new place.
Oh, wait,
you moved out.
Quick thing.
Yep.
Did anyone send any recording of a cheer?
Yeah, we got a good handful of cheers for your new job.
Did we actually?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're joking.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, people are really proud of you, dude.
Like, what do we? I guess it's gonna be a joke.
It's not a joke. I got 3 MP3 files of people clapping, and one person
I have no
said,
idea if Braith's telling the truth.
This is the truth.
Okay, well, the only way I'll know is when this episode comes out, and then I'll be in my room either like, wow, okay, thank you, or typical Braith. He's going to add like an applause.
I'm not going to, these are all real claps from, I didn't even know.
Okay.
They're all weird email addresses. Like, they didn't have the person's name in it. They're like their favorite
Yeah.
character or something. So
So we got Yoda in there.
no Yoda. Surprisingly, funny enough, we did get one from
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker himself.
Nice.
It was
Oh,
Mark
nice.
Hamill.
Little Mark
May
Hamill.
Mark Hamill May1 at gmail.com.
Okay. All right. I'm excited to hear the when this episode comes out.
Yeah.
So, thank you all. Thank you if that's real, and if it's not, then
On
whatever,
behalf
it's
of
fine, too.
the listeners that sent that in, I will say you're welcome, Jeremiah, and good job
Oh,
getting that
thank
job.
Yeah. All right. See, I'm glad that. Would you have even remembered to? Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyways, what
No,
was the
yeah,
question?
I remember because I got the emails
Okay.
of the clapping, and I'm gonna put that in post.
Yes, that's cool.
Yeah.
That means people are. This is now an interactive podcast.
Exactly. So when we tell you can get
Yeah.
a shout out, you honestly
yeah,
can.
you're actually in there. At
And
some
that's
point,
why you
can-
should be listening to the show.
the listener that contributes the most
Hmm.
is going to become the third member of the podcast.
Exactly. So far, I would
Yeah.
say Amit is up there.
From Nickelodeon.
Yeah, our best friend, Amit from Nickelodeon. We did
Dude,
put out the
all
test
right.
for our other best friend, Jay, and he failed.
Can just see him right now, and he's at his desk shaking his head back and forth.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. We don't want to get into too much inside stuff, but that's our best friend, Amit, we're talking about. He works at Nickelodeon. He's going to be here in this one day, probably the day we upload it. He's
Dude.
going to...
And
This bit's going to start playing. He's going to be shaking his head. He's got his headphones on.
Oh my god, I honestly can't. I can't wait. I can't wait
It's
to see it.
it's a great visual.
Yeah, he's giggling right now still.
I'm giggling thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean,
love
you
it.
can calm down, buddy.
All right. So let's get back
I'm
into it.
watching- Okay, yeah.
What are you
all right.
watching?
Nothing.
Okay. Your new living situation. You got out of the old place.
Yeah, got out of the whole old place and threw a little barbecue.
Oh, nice.
So if you went to that, I hope you had fun. I'm assuming someone who listens to this went to that.
Welcome. Welcome to
yeah,
our show, People
and
from the Barbecue. I
It
wasn't
was,
there.
It was cool. We had a lot of people who are funny show
Nice.
up, and we played some music
All right.
and ate some, and we figured out how to barbecue, and we ate barbecue.
Did you go charcoal or gas?
We just we just turned on the grill and just went with it. We heated it up.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that's gas.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said dad or dab or something. I wasn't sure what.
No,
you said.
no, no.
Gas.
Okay.
Yeah. We went gas. We lit that boy up with gas, and it tasted delicious. Ate a lot of hot dogs and burgers and veggie dogs. too.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really,
Veggie dogs actually looked more like hot dogs than the actual hot dogs did.
That's crazy. And also, good on you
Yeah.
for staying environmentally conscious.
Yeah, we're burning veggie dogs, and we're strictly doing that for the atmosphere
Sure.
more than dietary needs. So I moved out of there, and now I moved into a new place, and I live with 4 people, and it seems like it'll be fun. I think
Wow.
it's a lively group of people. Well, I'm saying that without even having hung out with them, so maybe it's not lively.
So
So.
this day is you're blowing them all off, and that you've not really met them before.
On this, so the most I've now done is say, hello, I'm in my car making a phone call, and then,
And
I just wanted
they
to
think that
introduce
you're real
myself.
upset about the SRTs.
yeah. Well, yeah, I asked them to delete the SRT file because we found a new writer. So they're going to understand.
Yeah.
I'm
At least
Feeding this, go
if
on.
you were my new
All right.
roommate and I walked up or I drove up to the new place that we live, and you're yelling out of your window about deleting the SRTs because you got a new writer, I would
Yeah.
think, oh, well, that's a guy that's going to be paying his rent on time because he's got a pretty good paying job.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it's all about the image
And I'd say that's another
more than the truth.
that's another reason why people should be listening to the show is we both make a lot of money. We're very well-off individuals, would you say?
We're 6'7" and 6'3", and we've got a 5 to 6 figure salary.
Yep. It fluctuates.
It's going up. Yeah.
It's not. We're not in the millions. We're not going to lie, but we got a good 5 to 6 figures every now and then, and we buy whatever we want. To be honest, we have a lot of fun.
I'm using that money, and I'm getting all types of packs of gum, and I'm chewing on that, and I have nice smelling breath because of it, because of my 6-figure paycheck.
It sounds ridiculous, but if you go into Jeremiah's car, he honestly has every single flavor of gum you could possibly hope for.
Yeah, all wrapped.
Yeah, it's not like he not chewed up. These are all brand new packets, individually wrapped, each piece, except for you do have a couple of the cup holder ones that.
Yeah,
that's the one downfall is you can't drink any drinks in Jeremiah's car because all the cup holders are filled with those mega packs of gum.
Yeah, no beverage consumption in my car, and that's just an aesthetic.
It's a thing you learn and you deal with it.
Yeah.
You just go, oh, I'm gonna be thirsty. Probably we're going on a 4-hour road trip.
I heard a pop.
Did you?
Yeah, like a firework, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, you moved to a fun part of town.
Exactly. They knew
Is it
that
dark?
we were moving in, so they lit off one firework that I didn't see. I just heard.
I think it's still. I can't see outside, but I think it's still light up here.
Really?
Yeah. At least when I looked out the window a couple hours ago, it was still pretty bright.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll take that.
Wow. So you moved into this new place. Is everybody else moving in there too, or are you just the one new guy?
No, so we all have moved in together. Like, no one has lived here originally, so we're all decorating the place together. We're figuring out what's in each room, who has what's room.
Ooh.
And we're just
Any fighting about that yet?
Any fighting?
Yeah, who gets the master bedroom?
Not me.
Wait, how many? So there's 4 people, including you?
No, 4 others. So it's 5 of us.
5 total. How many bedrooms?
Well, 5 bedrooms.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
So everyone's got their own bedroom. There's 2 bathrooms.
Whoa.
And there's like 2 living room type areas and a kitchen.
This sounds amazing.
You'll check it out, and I think you'll like it.
Damn, yeah. I'll be heading down there soon. We may have to record a live edition of this show.
Whoa, okay, I heard another crack in the night sky.
You see any lights?
No. The thing is, fireworks and guns sound the same, so...
I've only heard...
in the distance they do.
The few gunshots that we heard when we went to a show in LA once, a few months ago, saw the show, went to crash at our friend's house, heard a few pops, went outside, saw that the police had killed a guy.
No, he didn't die.
He didn't die?
No.
I've been living under the assumption that he died.
No, okay, so this is what's fucked up is, so all we see is some police, we hear the crack of gun. Well, what we heard was like, no, man, or something like that.
I didn't hear that. I was in the other bedroom. Yeah. I heard the gunshots.
We heard someone say, no, dude, bam, bam, maybe even a third bam. Someone got shot multiple times, and we're like, oh my God. And so we all went outside to investigate. We see a body lying there at a gas station, and
we're on a hill above the gas station looking down, so it was hard to see.
Yeah. Well, we saw a dude lying there.
Well,
there's a guy lying there, and then so the police told us there's a gunman on the loose. Do you remember that? They said
so apparently the person they shot had a gun and was allegedly firing at the police, and there was another guy on the run. Yeah,
but then the police changed the story in the morning to the police shot that guy, and there was never a guy on the loose.
Wait, really? Man, I did not follow up on this story at all.
I did.
I thought that dude straight up died, and there's another guy out to kill us.
No, it was the police that shot them, so that just makes me realize that the police don't know what the fuck's going on.
No.
Because they have the guns drawn and shit, and supposedly the cop already shot the dude, but all these police officers are pointing guns at whoever, so it's just like, they don't know who shot who.
Yeah.
And they just are going to point guns at whoever.
And
then they're going to publish a story that the police took down this guy with no incident, and it's just like, what a mess.
It was a fucked up night.
Yeah.
Guns got drawn on Jeremiah's little brother, and another dude that we met earlier in the night. Is fucking crazy. But that's the police department, and that's LA for you.
That's the Wild West for you, baby.
Wild West of Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, a lot of people dress like cowboys out here, so.
Is that a real look? Because I've been thinking about bringing that one back.
The cowboy look?
Cowboy look, yeah.
Yeah, it's a look.
I just want a big
I got the hat.
Yeah,
you
what?
already saw me with the hat.
Oh shoot, that's right. Jeremiah got a really good cowboy hat. I've seen a lot of people try and wear cowboy hats, and that's the only one that I think ever looked good.
I look like a night rider.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
I have
It's
a
black
horse too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
All right, maybe I can't do it because you already did it. Damn it.
Yeah, at a punk show, dressed as a cowboy.
All right, so this is how
merch.
most of mine and Jeremiah's conversations go. We get derailed a lot because talking about stupid shit. So again, let's get back into this living situation.
That's why it's like we gotta have 2 phone calls because I just want to tell you stories, but then it's like, I gotta entertain people.
We'll continue to have the real phone call afterwards. This is just all right. This is for an audience, which is future us. So get the main points out that we'll want to hear again in the future, and then we'll just talk about, gossip afterwards.
Can you add 3 horse sound effects right now? 3, 2, 1. I hope there's. I hope there's 3 horse sound effects right there.
Okay, we'll see.
The same one, not different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they overlap each other. Like. Anyways, so I've moved, and I'm not helping anyone inside. And there's pizza in there, so I get to be the guy that's like, yeah,
I didn't help, and now, hey, can I have a slice of this pizza?
Yeah.
To be fair, that is definitely your character as a human being.
It's not.
That is.
What?
You show up.
Not help anyone?
Yeah. Oh, you guys got pizza? You mind if I have a slice?
Me.
That is so you.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude.
How's that me?
I feel like.
User. Oh, go on. What?
Every time somebody's had pizza, it's always been, oh man, whew, glad we had this pizza. It's been such a hard day of working. Oh, who's it? Jeremiah's calling. Hey, yeah, dude, we're over here if you want to come over. 50 minutes later, Jeremiah shows up. Whoa, you guys got pizza?
This has never happened.
This is probably real on multiple occasions.
The situation is I've helped all day, and I've also bought the pizza. And
that's true some of the times.
And we're getting a dude showing up in some weird white makeup, and he's going to...
Well, do we have to tell that story now? God damn.
No, just leave it at that.
All right. So the living situation.
Well, that's it. I haven't moved in. There's nothing else.
All right. So you're just outside your new place.
I've even talked to people because I'm on the phone.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm glad you kept interrupting that story because it's boring as fuck.
Sure. No, I don't think so.
I do.
We talked about Yoda. We talked about.
No, that was the entertaining part. Your actual new place kind of sounds like.
Oh yeah, that's boring.
But is there so you got 2 living rooms? How big are these? Like, is this where I'm going to be staying?
Yeah, I guess.
How?
I don't see why not?
Do your new roommates seem chill?
Yeah. So I live with 3 women and 1 other dude.
Okay.
So I think it'll be fun.
Everyone
says yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Damn. I've been wanting to incorporate that into my vocabulary, but it just doesn't seem natural.
Yeah. Well, you become a product of your environment, so that I'm probably
that's going to be you.
You're pretty. Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yes.
I don't know where "yas" comes from, and I don't know if it's offensive if I say it.
If it's offensive?
Yeah. Like I'm appropriating some sort of culture that I'm. Like I feel like everybody I know that says "yas" is real into like drag culture and stuff, which I'm not a part of. Yeah. So if I'm just saying "yas," I don't want to be offending.
Just say "yeah."
Okay. Yeah.
You can just Yeah. We've got that. That is now.
That's pretty fun.
It's our thing now.
I'll probably keep that.
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've said yes, ironically, too many times to where I've said it a few times.
As with everything that we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always thought this term was yes, bitch. I thought that's what people were saying, but I guess that no one says that.
for the most part, heard you say, yes, bitch. And so that's what I thought it was, too.
Yeah, I thought someone probably said that to me, and I just assumed that
Maybe
was
it is real.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it could
since
be.
then, all I've heard is, yes, queen.
Real? See, I feel like our group is always just saying, yes, bitch.
Because you started it.
Well, yeah. So now I don't know what is real, because I heard that from someone else. So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I heard it from you.
One.
So you're the one spreading the
Okay.
fake one.
All right.
Knowing
okay.
you, it's probably fake.
Why is it? Everyone says that. Everyone has been accusing me of telling fake stories. And that's not.
That always makes me laugh because Jeremiah.
Dude, I hate it.
I know you hate it, but you always have the best stories, so everybody just gets mad at it and just accuses them of being fake.
And then as soon as they accuse it of like being fake, and then something crazy will happen, and then I'm like, oh,
You'll never
while
believe
you were
this.
accusing me and I was getting you coffee, this whole scenario unfolded, and you're not gonna believe it.
I believe every story you've ever told me.
I feel like
and I
you've
love
been there
them
to
all.
witness some. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
people need to. Oh.
I think I would trust you regardless. I have seen.
Yeah.
I can vouch for Jeremiah. I've seen enough of this crazy shit that he talks about. That he finds the weirdest stuff, and I don't know how.
Well, it's just you have to just be open to it. A lot of people aren't open, and the people who are open also have pretty cool stories.
Yeah.
Cool, fun stories. You can't just, like a lot of people shy away from someone who's awkward or a situation that seems kind of, like, I don't want to say scary because I don't want to, like.
I mean, some cases, but yeah, that's definitely where a lot of your stories derive from. Is just like situations most people would not want to willingly put themselves in.
Sure, definitely. A lot of people would just be like, they'd be quiet and look at their phone instead of like acknowledging.
Yeah.
I don't know. And yeah, so and then that's when a weird scenario happens. And also, a lot of it's just luck too.
Yeah.
And
right place, right time.
Yeah, and then you also have to tell the story like a story, like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes it fun. Like, you have to be a good storyteller. I mean, you can, if you present it, oh, I saw this crazy guy and he flung shit. Then I mean, it's still crazy, but I mean, you could tell so I was walking to this place and I hear that, you can add details.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you tell it like
it helps a lot that you know how to tell a good story.
Definitely.
And you also wind up in these bizarre ass situations.
And I just lie, and I just make up details and characters.
I love it.
Well, yeah, you're gonna entertain people.
You're entertaining me, and that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm making the show.
Yeah,
I love to be entertained.
So, just add 3 more horse sound effects right there.
All right, done.
That's all the requests.
Okay, perfect. Because you're not getting anything else.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I'm in this new situation, and yeah, and I start my internship tomorrow, so I've nothing to say about that yet. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let me hold on. I will do one more thing, and I'll play your congratulatory claps again right here. And that should be enough time.
Thank you, guys. Oh man, I thank you, the second person who clapped right there. I don't know if that'll make sense.
It makes, yeah. There's a good handful of.
Okay, nice. I feel like some of the feedback we've gotten is that we need to kind of break up the stories and stuff, and I agree.
Yeah,
it is weird only telling stories.
I think just last week you went off on this one story for a while, or a couple stories.
Yeah.
And
sure.
Yeah, I should be better about stopping it. Although I also want to not be the guy that interrupts you all the time.
Well, I mean, I think, yeah, people they love the banter. They're begging for more conflict within the podcast.
You're just making us seem like the cockiest fuckers. All I'm trying to do is make a dumbass show with my bud, and now it's a serious thing. And honestly, I understand why most people give up art now, because I'm sick of this
Like,
shit.
you're sick of
All
the
you want me
podcast?
to do is just like bend my way to the audience's suggestions.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Well,
trying to be
'cause
me.
I'm not. I'm trying to create a successful podcast.
I
dude.
know
I'm
that.
trying to
And
get big
offline,
numbers.
Jeremiah talks a lot about getting sponsorships, and I don't know. It seems like a joke. It's honestly a Jeremiah joking situation, but it's every day. Hey, dude, do you think these people will be a good sponsor?
And I'm sending them like demos of what we've recorded
Are you-
so
you
far.
know
and
you're
I've
not. No, you're
altered the
not.
Voices.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm giving
Don't do
myself
that. We
a
don't even
high-
have a repertoire.
Yeah. We don't have a repertoire.
Yeah, a repertoire. We don't have. We've got 2 episodes online, and you're asking people for sponsorships. It's so lame.
Well, I know it's going to get big is the thing, and
It's
it's
not.
one of those things like
Our viewership has declined by over 2/3 from the
Okay.
episode 0 to episode 1. If we keep up at this rate, nobody's gonna
I'm
want to
just trying
sponsor
to
us.
get Dollar Shave Club to sponsor.
Stop. Did you
Yeah.
really contact Dollar Shave Club?
Did I what?
Did you contact them?
I did. I just sent them the 2 episodes, and then I sent them I sent them a demo of this episode.
Yeah, right. All right. Now I know you're lying.
All right, no, that's not true. I have never talked about sponsors.
You always talk about sponsors. He's
What
talking
the
about
fuck?
Blue Apron. What's that fucking mattress one? Audible. All
I'm just
you ever
trying
talk
to get
about.
to where Mark Maron's at, where he'll talk 30
We got to
minutes
get
about
Mark Maron as a
a
guest
sponsor.
first, and then he could hook us
Yeah.
up. He's probably got all the
That's
contact
true.
information of the people that
Okay.
set up
If you've
sponsorships.
got, if you've got people that are willing, I don't even want to go into. Okay, whatever.
All right, we're not going to get sponsors. That's not what we're concerned
Yeah.
about. We just want to make
Yeah, exactly.
funny
this is
content.
An ad-free podcast.
long-winded stories sometimes, but that's okay. I think they're entertaining. I understand that
Sure.
most people probably are not into that because they don't know us yet, and we're not good about introducing ourselves. But hopefully,
Oh wait,
people over time will get
Yeah.
to know us, and the stories will be charming for what they are, for knowing who we are. Is there any more details about yourself that you want to say?
did I have what?
Do you want to
Sorry.
like build up your image to the audience since this is a talk show?
Let's see. I am. I overthink everything, and I can go into long rants if you know me pretty well about the way the world works, and I'm constantly full of insecurities, but then I also appreciate the beauty in life.
Wow.
In the small things, such as the crack on the sidewalk, the way a flower blossoms in a time lapse video.
Okay.
Because I'm not waiting for that shit to blossom like in real
I'm
time.
very much like Jeremiah in all regards that he just said.
Yeah.
Except that I'm more appreciative of fog rolling over a hill in a time lapse video.
Ooh. Yeah. That's going fast too. It looks weird.
It looks like water. It's weird. Everything's
Yeah,
got
I like-
water dynamics.
That's
Also,
a little bit
I feel
about
like-
who we are.
I'm probably Jeremiah is my excuse to do more crazy things than I'd probably do on my own. I'm more reserved, I would say. Jeremiah's a little more outgoing, but I think we work as a good combo. Jeremiah does
Yeah.
sometimes too crazy shit, and I say, "Whoa, buddy, let's tone it back a notch and not die, but let's still have a good time."
Sure. Yeah, and it's a load of fun, and me and Braith have our sense of humor matches identically,
hmm
and so that's why this friendship works out.
I think not only
We
does
have
our sense of humor match, but we both have very similar views on the world and
mhm.
being nice to people, having a good time
we're
in general.
big old sweethearts. We're
That's true.
constantly opening the door for everyone.
Now, I'll be honest, we've made our mistakes. We've
Sure.
broken some hearts, broken some ribs. Did you break a rib?
broken some knuckles.
Broken some knuckles, sure. But
Broke my
that's all in
foot.
the past, and nothing was taken for granted. We learned from
Yeah.
all of that, and we sincerely apologize, especially
Yeah,
to
we're sorry, guys.
Well, I won't, but we're sorry.
Yeah, this is on this podcast episode. We're taking this moment to apologize to people.
And that's pretty much us in a nutshell.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a couple
and
of guys
being honest.
That like to have fun.
Just a couple of truthers.
What does that mean?
It means we seek out the truth in life.
Huh? Yeah, I'm all about seeking.
Yeah, and we love adventure. And truthers constantly seek adventure, seek thrills, seek fun, and seek to.
All right. Getting into truth.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Okay. What about them?
They have to exist, right?
I'm thinking, yeah. Why wouldn't they? The universe is so big.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't want to go too deep into this because we could talk for a while, but ghosts, I'm going to say no. As much as I want them to be.
You're going to say...
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And sometimes I just think, like, maybe, like... I mean, what is, like, a ghost? Are we going with... Because, like, they always talk about there's a ghost in the computer. Like, what the hell does that mean?
Who has
just, like,
ever said there's a ghost in the computer?
Look up... I don't know.
I'm not going to look that up because that's bullshit. Nobody's ever said that. I would have heard that.
Dude, a lot of people listening right now are going to be on my side. And like, have you not seen some movie where there's a ghost some sort of ghost in the code or something like that?
No.
I don't know what it means exactly.
That's even less. No, okay. Ghosts in the computer aside, I'm talking about regular ass ghosts.
What about like demon spirits and stuff?
Yeah, so you have a lot of weird stories with demons and stuff, and I think they're fucking nuts, and I believe that you experience this, but I think there's an alternative answer.
I because I also am a huge skeptic on, I guess, like supernatural things, I've tried to convince myself that it was something else. But I still have these. I've had one interaction that is so unexplained to me, and it's so impossible. And I just remember, like.
Do you want to get into what the situation was real quick?
Yeah, sure. So a long time ago, I lived in a 3-story house with a bunch of people, and there was one weekend night where everyone left. Like everyone was just like doing something, and I was in the house alone, and I was sleeping in the loft. The loft, we had like our computer set up. So I'm in the loft, and normally there's 2 dogs.
Is this a ghost computer or a computer ghost?
No.
Okay, I don't want a bullshit story. Okay, go back.
Yeah. So normally there's 2 dogs that lived in this house, but one of the dogs was gone with like one of the people that left. So it's just like my dog in the house. So anyways, I was sleeping in the loft, and I woke up at like 3:30 a.m., the witching hour, to a drilling sound. If you want to add a drill sound effect there.
No.
It was a horrible drilling sound. It's so loud and violent that I had to cover my ears. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is someone drilling? Is someone like working on something outside? It's so
Wait,
loud.
everybody was gone besides you?
Yeah, everyone was gone. And so like I wake up to this horrible sound, and I mean like it was horrible. It was like just like someone scraping metal next to my ears. And so like I get up, and I'm standing on the bed, and I'm just like looking out the window, or maybe I'm on my knees. I don't know. I'm not standing on the bed, and the window's still that big, but I'm looking out the window, and it's just like empty streets, like quiet streets, because it's 3 a.m. and nothing's going on. And it's just this thing where's this loud sound coming from? And I'm still like just covering my ears at this point. And so then my dog comes rushing upstairs. Like she runs upstairs, and I look at her, and she's like all excited. So I'm assuming maybe she hears this noise too. I don't know. Maybe she heard me get up, and I'm just looking at her. And then this second dog runs upstairs with her. Comes running up the stairs, and it's just all black.
Yeah.
No defining features other than it's a dog. And they're just both sitting next to each other. And I'm wide awake. It's not like I'm half asleep or anything. I'm just looking at 2 dogs, and I know the other dog's gone. So to me, this is just like the
other dog was a pit bull, and it was like light colored.
Yeah. Yeah, it was white and black, and this one was just all just black. And they're just sitting next to each other, both looking at me. So I'm I'm just sitting there in bed looking at these two dogs, and my dog runs down the stairs, leaving me and this other dog just up there. And I'm like, the thing I'm thinking is maybe like someone left a door open, and so like a dog like came into the. I'm not thinking this is a demon dog in this moment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not thinking any. I'm just thinking this is shit. You know, like I don't know whose dog this is, and like I don't know if it's gonna be a nice dog, mean dog. I don't know what's going on. It's just a stranger's dog. And so now I'm just like looking at this other dog, and it was one of those lights in the room that you can kind of dim it.
Mm-hmm.
So the light was just dimmed to its lowest setting. And so then the dog just goes underneath the bed. It just like goes underneath it.
Wait, so did you try and look at it?
Yeah, I was just staring at it. I was just staring at like a shadow dog, like with no features.
Ugh.
Exactly. And it's so crazy because the story sounds so made up and fake. And it's even to the point where I don't believe it. But I remember the dog goes underneath the couch. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to stay up here with this dog. So I'm like, I'm just going to run downstairs and close my door or something, Like, I don't know what else am I going to wait for?
Yeah.
So, and I forgot to mention, as soon as the dog went underneath the bed, the sound stopped, the horrible drill sound.
Oh, what the fuck?
And so I jump off the bed, go running down the stairs. As I'm running down the stairs, I look like underneath the bed to see, assuming I'm going to see a dog now start chasing me.
Yeah.
And there was just nothing. Like I could clearly tell there was nothing underneath there.
What the fuck?
So I ran all the way downstairs, checked every door. Every door is locked, and it's just me and my dog. And I remember just telling myself, like, do not convince yourself that this is fake. Do not convince yourself that this is fake. And here I am now. I was like 3 years ago. And now it's just so like, what the fuck actually happened? Like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. And so like I've concluded maybe it was some weird sleep paralysis or something.
Yeah, so I remember you looking up sleep paralysis after this, and it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But
I don't have, and I feel like it's just come so natural for me to doubt it now. Now I'm just like, fuck, well, maybe.
I mean, it's like
anything
bad you go. I feel like both of us had this problem where we don't remember so much of our past.
Sure.
Because we just block it out.
Yeah.
And if like the further you get away from an incident, the easier it is to block it out. But yeah, fuck. That is one story that's always stuck with me of yours that I don't know an explanation to, but it also seems so fucking nuts.
Yeah, and so like after that moment, it really made me question, like, okay, well, I've kind of gone through most of my life more so leaning on the fact that there isn't anything supernatural, but like after that, it's just like, I don't know what to take away from it. Like, I'm still not like a huge, like, yeah, ghosts are out there, but it really is kind of like, I don't really want to fuck with like satanic stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Or
because we've done
like I used to
Ouija boards and shit. Like, we did a Ouija board at a cemetery and got some pretty weird results.
Yeah.
But also it was fucking dark and I couldn't really tell who was looking. We were with a group of friends.
Sure.
And so allegedly we talked to a guy that died and it was from a car crash in a Volkswagen is what it spelled out.
Well, yeah, and we were in a cemetery, so there might have been a dead person in there.
I think we asked his name. I don't remember what it was. And then looked for that tombstone, but the cops got called on us, so I've never been back to that cemetery since.
Me neither. Could be fake. I'm at the point where I just doubt it now.
I doubt it, because somebody's probably... I remember that I wasn't looking at the board. I was just... I had my finger on it, and then I'd look when it stopped moving. But, I mean, that stuff's gotta be just subconscious.
Yeah. Well, I just feel like... Well, so what I was going to say was just like, I just don't want to even give it a chance at this point. Because then you're just stuck with it, and no one's going to believe you anyway. If you got cursed, no one's going to believe you're cursed.
Dude, that's the scariest part of, like, any horror movie is when they have this shit happen to them, but nobody believes them. Like, fuck, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because you
and
know
I
that's
if
real.
I, like,
That's how I would respond. Like, fuck
Dude.
you, Jeremiah. There's no dog under your bed.
Yeah, and what are you even gonna do? You're just like, okay, there's a dog underneath your
I'll
bed,
look
but
under
it's
there
not
and go,
anymore.
yep, it's not there. I don't see a dog. There's not even any black
Yeah.
dog hair around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't.
It sucks. But
don't fuck with that shit.
there's never been like, because I love this stuff. I love supernatural stuff. But there's never been anything that I've read that's like unexplainable outside of like, oh, this is probably a crazy person, or there's mold in this
Sure.
house, so they're
Yeah.
probably hallucinating, yada yada yada. Sleep paralysis is a thing that's can be an answer to a lot of stuff, but
Sure.
like your dog thing seems fucking weird. I don't know an answer to that. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I want it to be real and I don't want it to be real because it's fucking scary. But
yeah, that's the thing too. Is like, how much of it? I mean, it would be cool if it was. Imagine getting like just on the news one day, confirmed ghosts are real. Scientists have unlocked.
dude. I live for that stuff. I hope we find
Yeah.
Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster and all that stuff. But honestly,
They're all,
looking at the size of the universe, like I took a few astronomy classes and seeing how tiny we are in the grand scheme of things, there's no doubt in my mind there are other living organisms in the galaxy.
yeah,
No question about it. There's got to be. I feel like,
or even just on the planet.
what do you mean? Like
There's
birds?
got to be other life out here. Yeah.
There's got to be at least a couple different things.
Yeah.
Whether or not they've touched down on Earth, I don't know. I was talking to our friend Eric about this stuff, and he referred me a couple things to look up, but I haven't dove in too deep into actual like factual events and
Yeah.
people like Area 51
Eric
people.
is like my go-to friend. He's got all the cool alien stories
Dude, yeah.
and ghost stories. Well, I don't know about ghost stories, but alien stories at least.
He told me
He told
some
me this
crazy
one.
stuff.
Yeah, he told me this one story. It's like this I could be getting it wrong, so sorry, Eric, or sorry, whoever,
Eric.
But, and
Sorry, gun nuts.
yeah, sorry, gun nuts. Well, not Eric. I'm
Not Eric,
saying-
but yeah, just an
Yeah.
overall apology.
Sure. Yeah, he told me a story about this sci-fi writer who claimed to have been abducted. Like he was a successful sci-fi writer, and then one day, I don't know if he went missing and then just came out of nowhere or something, or maybe he just wrote about it. He then wrote a book after he was well established about how he was abducted by aliens, and he just said, like, look, like, even you can choose not to believe it. Like, you know, like I understand if you don't believe it. Like it's so crazy, but this actually happened to me, or it's something like that. And I don't know, that I guess that always stuck with me. Like for someone just to put out something and be like, I know the average person isn't going to believe this thing that happened to me, but I mean, I'm going to write it anyways. So
he told me about, I could be mixing this up, but he told me about this guy named Mr. X. And I think this was the dude that he like had or looked into this guy's pay stub from Area 51 and like the details. Like he went to ask the CIA or whoever was in charge, like, hey, do you know anything about this pay stub? Like the details on this, and like, where did you get this? You shouldn't have this, yada yada yada. So like, it's very suspicious. But I haven't looked up that interview yet. Sorry, Eric. I will do that. But
wait, so he got in trouble for having a pay stub?
He had another guy's pay stub that he was investigating, and he was told to look into it, I believe. And we're probably butchering Eric's stories, and he's listening to this, shaking his head, sitting with a mitt. Both of these dudes just fucking laughing. Yeah. Sorry, Eric. Sorry, Amit.
Pay stubs, I guess.
No, but yeah, like it was some Area 51 stuff. I gotta look up the stuff because it was really fascinating, but I'm getting all the facts wrong. But aliens, I fully believe in. If they've
confirmed real,
today, they might as well be
on this podcast.
I don't know if
especially with that pay stub story you just told.
Eric told me about a pay stub, and that is the one fact that I'm getting right. There was a pay stub that said, aliens
UFO.
are real. $1 million.
Dude, you can't beat that price right there either.
That's what I was saying. And Eric's like, dude, I'm telling you, it was at least $1 million.
Okay, I believe it.
Good.
I would, yeah.
But
An
yeah,
alien, he's going to be able to use whatever form of currency and as much as he wants, or she wants, or it wants.
definitely. Yeah, if there's one
Well-
perk to being an alien, it's infinite money.
Yeah, exactly. Infinite money, and they're going to be talking all types of languages,
Yep,
some that we're not going to even understand.
sure.
And they have a big old head.
That's crazy how big their fucking eyes are.
Yeah.
And they're
yeah,
like they
exactly.
close sideways and stuff. Yeah, aliens are weird.
Little mouth. And they're constantly, they have the peace sign up constantly.
Yep. Yeah.
And he's smoking a doobie from what I've seen on like some t-shirts.
So that's kind of what just to wrap up this truther segment.
Yeah.
Do you think marijuana is an alien substance?
An alien or an alien substance? Because it could just be an alien too.
Okay, that's I think being a little ridiculous. I think it's like
Yeah.
a plant that was brought down from Galaxy 3B42 of who knows wherever, like
Yeah.
they've been around for, because humans on the cosmic calendar, we've been around for the last seconds of December 31st. If you look at the timeline, these guys have been around since at least December 15th.
Yeah.
So they're way more advanced. They've got interplanetary travel nailed. They can intergalaxy travel. Who knows?
Yeah.
Swung by our galaxy. Cargo fell off, full of marijuana.
Yep.
Humans found it. Said, "Oh, what's this? Let's burn it to destroy it because we don't know what this is."
Yeah.
They all have these
exactly.
weird side effects. They're hallucinating and stuff. Kind of enjoy
Dude.
the feeling that it
Yeah,
created. So they
they're
said,
having a
whoa,
good
whoa,
time."
put the fire out. Let's save some of this. Cultivated it. And that's now what we have today.
And you want to know something that's kind of funny?
Mm-hmm.
Is we've got one big stoner friend who I know is shaking his head right now, laughing at this. And that's our good friend Amit.
Dude.
Amit's just, it shocks me how high that guy is, and he's just drawing cartoons.
I mean, I don't want to get the guy. It's
yeah.
legal now. We can straight up say this.
Yeah.
It's not factual, but we'll just straight up say it.
There's all types of weed references
It's
in Nickelodeon.
fucking crazy how many people we know that,
Yeah.
even though our parents told us do not smoke that stuff,
Do
so
not.
many people have done it.
They're still sticking it in their mouth.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
It does. You were told, yeah. We went
So
through Dare
numerous times.
together.
Do not ever. It's a gateway drug. It'll lead you to more dangerous stuff.
Exactly, and you're gonna be the next thing you know, you're peeling back your skin and you're huffing that smoke, and you're gonna burn down your house as well.
And that's okay. Speaking of peeling back skin, how many people do you think are aliens with a big old zipper on their back?
That's true. So as many people who smoke that stuff are probably some sort of
Alien?
intergalactic creature.
Yeah. What the thing that
or at least they think they are. If you know what I mean.
Sure, I can see that.
Yeah. Take me to your leader so I can smoke a joint. Is what it should
Dude,
be
yeah.
changed to.
That's
Oh, God.
anyways.
You think Trump's just sitting back right now smoking
Whoa,
maybe
that dude's
weed?
got a big old. I bet you take that wig off, you're gonna see a big silver zipper. Pull back on that baby. Something starts to bulge out the back. The face melts off. What's this?
Yep.
Boing! Big old alien head popping out of there.
Yeah, it looks like he's already that skin's like he's got a
He didn't
long
put it on
overdue.
correct,
yeah.
so it's kind of wrinkly.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't want to insult the way he looks. He's just a bad guy.
sure.
I'll say that.
All right.
Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, no body shaming here.
I do apologize.
Yeah.
I'm simply saying if he was an alien, which there's no evidence against it.
Sure.
He put on his human skin wrong, and his big
did,
old alien
so-
head is
Exactly.
scrunching
He
it up in
mixed
a
all the
weird way.
parts wrong.
Mm-hmm. And so, on that note, I think we should wrap things up. We're pushing a little over an hour here. I'll probably cut it down.
Like, already?
Yeah.
Dang, I haven't been helping out for an hour, and I am actually hungry too. So
You're gonna eat that pizza. I knew you would. They're all done painting and stuff. Fix the broken window.
Yeah, I'll just say I was taking care of stuff out here.
Okay, at this point, I would go to the store, buy a briefcase, and come back, walk in, and then act like you're still on the phone, end it with something serious
Sure.
like, "Don't you ever say that to me again," and then click the red button on the phone to hang up, and make sure they're all looking at you, and there's gonna be a couple moments of silence, weird tension,
Okay,
like,
awkward.
"Oh, who is he
Yeah.
talking to? Is this the way he's gonna treat us?" Just say, "I'm sorry about that, guys. It's my new boss, and he's being a dickhead."
Yikes.
And
Everyone.
I'm guessing they're all around our age, so they have no respect for authority. They're gonna appreciate that.
Yeah, if you're authority, fuck you.
We say it a lot, but we genuinely mean it. Fuck you if you're authority.
If you're our boss, well, James Burkhart was a good boss.
That's
Shouts
true.
out to James
Hey,
Burkhart. Yeah.
JB, if you listen to this, shouts out from your own two sons, the Burkhart brothers.
Yeah, and shouts out to your wife and your kid.
Yeah, hey. If Zoe has a birthday coming up, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Zoe. We hope, if Zoe's listening to this podcast at age 3, happy birthday.
And Zoe, if you want to write in, tell us the favorite toy that you have. And
wait, what?
Just what her favorite toy is. Actually,
okay.
I think what might be more entertaining, because I don't know, I don't hang out with too many 3-year-olds. What's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
And what's the funniest part of it? But
and recite the lines or send us a link and we'll look up the script ourselves.
Yeah, JB, if you want to help her out with that, I mean, I know she probably can't work a computer yet, but kids these days do get into the craziest technology, so who knows? Maybe we'll get a funny scene from a movie next week.
Okay, yeah. We'll enter if we do get the scene, we'll play the audio of that.
Well, maybe. We might have to act it out.
Okay.
There are rights issues.
Never mind. All right, if we get the scene, we'll act it out at the beginning of the next podcast.
Yes.
The
place where I put the applause for Jeremiah this week is where we'll put the Zoe's favorite scene, which is, for those of you who don't know, our old boss's daughter. Congratulations,
baby,
James.
Yeah,
it's been 3 years, and I hope life with a baby's been well.
Yeah.
Anyways,
do we want any shouts out to anyone? Did we already do that?
I feel like we
dispersed
those throughout.
Well, let's just give them a little
Go through it. Go ahead and run through your shout-outs.
Okay. James Burkhart.
Mm-hmm. Shouts out.
Gave you one. Heather. She. Said she enjoyed the S-Town skit.
Thank you very much for that.
Let's see.
Well, thank you on behalf of Jeremiah. He keeps doing that bit.
Leanne. Yeah.
Thank
she
you.
Reviewed the last episode.
Leanne, Jeremiah's girlfriend, my regular friend, reviewed our last episode.
Better be.
I promise.
Okay.
She reviewed it.
All right. Sure. Yeah, she reviewed the last episode.
Gave us some feedback, things that we were doing wrong, and I don't think that we actually... Do you think that we listened to that feedback this time?
I think we did.
Okay.
I didn't tell any boring stories.
That's true.
Round.
Yeah, everything was gold. This is a fucking...
Yeah.
We may honestly get sponsors after this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That'd be cool. All right, now you can go ahead and reach out. This was a solid episode.
Yep.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah, that was all the ones I wanted to hand out this episode. Royce. I'll give one out to Royce.
Royce, our longest listener.
Yeah. He's
actually probably. Royce, thank you so much. Always chiming in with something nice to say every week. It warms our hearts. And again, this is something that we just thought would be stupid for two buds to do and nobody would listen to. But we got our buddy Royce listening in.
Yeah.
All the way from Hawaii.
So far, Royce might be the third member.
That's true.
So if you want to catch up.
We're trying to get about 20 members on this show, so.
Yeah. Yeah. We want.
How many people can you get into a group call?
at least 50, and so I think
Okay, yeah.
that's where we should
We worked
cap
that
it
out.
off. It's at
That'd be
50.
a
Yeah.
sick 50th
50
episode, just
guests.
50 people.
Yeah.
All
49
talking.
guests.
49,
Yeah.
48 guests. You're
48 guests. Well,
missing me
I'm
in there,
assuming
buddy.
you're the host and I'm the guest.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is our show. It's the Braith and Jeremiah
so
Best Friends show.
two
hosts.
then. And shout out to Eric for being the.
Thank you
giving
for
us
those
some cool
bits
sci-fi
that we
stuff to talk about.
butchered, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
send
if
in
you wanna-
some corrections next time. We'll figure that out.
Sure. And I don't. Do you want to hand out any personal ones? Anyone?
Yeah. We kind of touched on this before, but just a big shout out to one of our best friends in the whole world, Amit. Works at Nickelodeon. I know he's going to be hearing this.
Dude.
He thought it was over, but at this
Yeah.
point, Amit, thanks just so
Yeah.
much for being around and all that we've ever
You know
been through.
the thing that's I can imagine it's he's wrapping it up at work right now. It's been a
It's
long
a
day.
long
He's been
day.
gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you
And
draw
he
for
thought
8
it was
hours
over.
straight, you're getting cramps, bad cramps in your hand.
Exactly. Cramps and cranky.
Sure.
Cranky right now. So he may not be shaking his head this time. He may
Amit, we don't want to upset you, but this
So
is out of the
this is-
kindness of our hearts. We do
Yeah.
love you and hope
This is a
that
proper shout out
yeah.
to our friend Amit. Thank
And
you.
then finally, our other best friend, Jason. You didn't listen last time
Jason.
because we never got a response. So
Yeah.
this shout out is actually a fuck you. And if you ever hear
Exactly.
it, you can
That's part
respond
of
and
this
redeem yourself,
podcast.
but
Yeah.
you're just going to get a continuous fuck you until we get that response that we're looking for. And that about does
And-
it. Wait, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I agree with what you said.
Okay, you ruined my momentum, but that's okay. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at CMBF Podcast.
Has anyone followed us on this?
We have. So actually, I've been terrible about updating those. I
Me
have to
too.
sign
I
out
don't
of
think
my
I've
regular
signed in
account,
once.
and then it's just a hassle. But we will update those, and we do appreciate you following. We will try to keep the latest info on the show on those. Thank you to our friends in Shut Ups.
You didn't even answer the question.
What question?
How many followers do we have on that?
I told you I don't know because I haven't signed into it.
Oh, okay. Oh, someone said, wasn't? Oh, yeah, I won't go into what someone said. Never
Okay.
mind. Go
All
on.
right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you also to our friends in Shut Ups. They did the song that you hear at the beginning and end of this podcast. You can check them out at shutupsoakland.bandcamp.com. They're a local Oakland band, not local to Jeremiah anymore because he's an LA boy, but I'm still in the Bay.
Yeah.
So they're local to me and they're still my friends and not Jeremiah's friends, unfortunately. But that's the
Yeah.
way the world works.
So fuck you. Shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, love you guys. But understandably why Jeremiah would say fuck you because whole lack of friendship anymore. Anyways, that's been it. Hope this was better than the last episodes, and I hope we continue to get better, and I hope that maybe with this little bit of insight, you can truly learn to love us. Have a great
Yep.
time, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for listening.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.